Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Painting Those Piggies. As always, we have a Millie here. Proof. So today I am back for another round of weekly manis. This is a day early, so we're doing a Saturday through Thursday. I didn't know if I would be presentable, i.e. have makeup on tomorrow, so I just wanted to go ahead and film this today. So birthday week of manis turned into like sickness survival week. So I mentioned on my Instagram that I drug myself to convenient care on Monday because I had the day off, and I ended up being told that I had bronchitis, I had developed asthma, and I had ear infections in both ears. So at least I am now medicated, and so not the best of news, but I actually had bronchitis worse than this last year for like a month and a half, so I'm doing fine. A lot of people are, that's Millie rubbing on the tripod, a lot of people were actually asking like, why are you still filming and painting your nails? Because it brings me happiness and joy, so that's why I'm still filming. I'm not like deathly ill or anything, I'm fine, but that is why I'm still painting my nails. So let's get into weekly manis. Birthday nails didn't really turn out that well, and I realized that's not, my birthday's not even in this week, so it doesn't even make sense. But we're gonna get right into it. Some I liked, some I didn't, so let's go over them. So first up for Sunday, I pulled out a glitter that I really liked. This is a candy lacquer. I only have a few candy lacquer polishes, but they are some of my favorite indies. She doesn't really do these kind of like glitter bomb, like just throw a ton of glitter in a clear base anymore from what I looked up on the website, but I do check occasionally. But this is one of my favorite glitters and one of my favorite indies, so I pulled this out, and I don't like the base I paired it with, I'll be honest. So I pulled out one of my project polishes because I still wanted to work on them this week. And I have to say, I've been obsessed with project polish. I am so happy to be doing it. It's so fulfilling to me. So I pulled out a project polish. I used a purple metallic, which is OPI Suzi and the 7 Dusseldorfs. And I pulled this polish, which is Candy Lacquer Licorice Allsorts. Is a clear base with a bunch of glitter in it that are supposed to mimic the look of the licorice mix. That's like the pastel pieces with the black licorice, which I don't even like licorice, but I like the look of the candy pieces. So it's got like different hex glitters in pastel colors of like a mint green, yellow, pink, white, and then a bunch of different like colors of black glitters. I think it's gorgeous, and putting it over the purple reminded me of Halloween. And so I know a bunch of people on Instagram were like, oh, it's festive, it looks like Mardi Gras. But to me, it just looked like Halloween. I did like it when I wore it, but I normally pair this over pastel colors, and I will continue to do that in the future, but it just wasn't like everything that I wanted it to be. So I will continue to wear it over like pale yellows, mints, and pinks, but this is one of my favorite polishes. So that is what I wore on Sunday, which is Candy Lacquer's Licorice Allsorts. Next up is one of my top favorites for the week, and I knew that there was going to be a lot of pink this week because pink is one of my favorite colors. So hey, Sonia. She's like, we're filming. So I pulled this polish, which was in my December nail polish haul, and it is an indie from Cupcake Polish, and this is called Mr. Mint. This one is like a vibrant Barbie pink with a ton of holographic glitter in it, and the glitter particles are much bigger than just like a very fine holographic. So I put this on, and it was just like everything like lit up. It was just, it's so stinking beautiful. It's like a vibrant Barbie pink with just like so much hollow glitter in it. I loved it so much, and it's funny because like this is just so pink and glittery and gorgeous and sparkly and hollow. I stinking loved it. The formula was really good. I loved it so much. It was a little bit of a pain to remove just because the hollow glitters got kind of everywhere, but I swatched after I wore this, so I it wasn't that big of a problem, but I loved this polish so much. So this was actually a recommendation from one of you guys. So I do take your polish recommendations seriously, but I stinking loved this polish so much. So Licorice Allsorts was Saturday's manicure, and this was Sunday's manicure. Cupcake Polish's Mr. Mint. Okay, so Monday's manicure ended up being like a total fluke in my favor. So I mentioned I made my husband take me to the convenient care on Monday, and we just went on a whim on Monday night after my mom was concerned that I had pneumonia. So we ended up going to Walgreens because I had like 4 prescriptions to pick up, and I actually saw the display for the Essie Desert Mirage collection, and I had seen it on Manny Geek before, but I don't know what the collection is. Like, is it a winter collection? It's not the spring collection. It's just like a random like desert collection in the dead of winter. Like, it just seems weird to me, but I'm not going to be reviewing it. But there was one polish that I was interested in, and I did find it. I hadn't seen any other display for that collection anywhere else, so I was excited to find it. And this polish is called Essie Blu-tiful Horizon. And this one struck me because it's very much like Essie Socialites from the winter collection, just like a blue, like slate blue version of it with that same copper golden shimmer. I have to say I am obsessed with this. I was so happy to find it. It almost looks better in person than it does in the swatches, because I was a little bit on the fence when I saw it in swatches. I was like, it's similar to Socialites, but Socialites is cool, but it's not like my favorite. I haven't reached for it since I swatched it, even though I know a lot of people love it. But this one almost reminds me of like a lighter version of OPI's Less is Norse, but it's got that really strong copper shimmer. And judging by my Instagram, everybody else loves it too. It's just stinking gorgeous. Let me see if I can show that copper flash in the bottle. You can see it at the top along where the rim of the cap is. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's probably gonna be one of my favorites of the year. I just really love it. So I just happened to run into it at the Walgreens after we went to the doctor, so just completely on a fluke. I did have to pay full price for it, which kind of hurt me a little bit, but it was worth it. So that one is Essie's Blu-tiful Horizon. So I did wear that. I guess this was Tuesday's. What did I wear? Oh, Monday was Naked Nails because I swatched the rest of the Lisbon collection. See, I'm all just like messed up. So this was actually Tuesday's. Monday's was Naked Nails, so this was Tuesday's manicure. I'm just all messed up. Okay, so for Wednesday, this one is quite complicated. I wanted to do something with my project polishes, but I wanted it to be fun as well. So I wanted to do a gradient manicure, which honestly I haven't done in years. My old liquid latex was really dried out, and so I bought a new one. I had new cosmetic wedge sponges, so I had everything, but I just didn't ever sit down to do a gradient. So I had time that night, and so I thought of doing like a wintry, almost like a blue, like wintry gradient. So I started with this polish in my project polish, and this is Essie's Find Me in Oasis. I have to say that I've fallen in love with this color. I've reached for this one of the most in my project polishes because it's just like an icy winter blue, although I hate the formula, but I've been obsessed with this color. So this was the base, and then I decided to do like a warm purple gradient because I had another polish in the project polish that was the dark purple. So I pulled this little guy out because it was like a good medium in between. This one I just had lying around, and this is Nails Inc. Devonshire Row. It's just like the little tiniest baby sample, but it was a good medium in between the blue and the dark purple. And then I ended up using this one from Project Polish, which is Zoya's Lael, which I have not touched since the project began. for some reason, I don't know why, like I just haven't been reaching for this, but I decided to do these 3 in the gradient, and I think it turned out well. The only problem I had was that my right hand was darker than my left hand, so the ones in the swatches are the good ones, and then my right hand, like the ends were darker, which was okay, but obviously I like my nails to be matching, but that was alright. And then to give it that kind of galaxy effect, I pulled this polish out, which I had plans to do from the beginning, and this is the OPI 18 karat, pure 18 karat white gold and silver top coat, and that kind of made it that like galaxy effect that I wanted. So I put that on all of my nails, and I really liked the effect of it. It kind of masked any imperfections that the gradient had, which there were because I hadn't done a gradient in years, but I really liked that combination. So that was Wednesday's nails. And last up is today, which is Thursday. I was super busy last night, and I had originally wanted to layer this polish over a darker pink so that I could have it like nice and opaque. And this is OPI's Princess's Rule, which has not ended up what happening, because by the time I got to my nails it was like 9:15 because we had Etsy orders to do, and so I just pulled something from my collection that was similar, and I forgot that I did not like this polish. That is Millie on the vent. That's like making the metallic clinking sound. I pulled this little mini guy from my collection, and I forgot that I do not like this polish color, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So this one is OPI Petal Faster Suzi. In theory is a polish that I would like. It's like a soft baby pink, like a bubblegum pink. It's more on the cool tone side of pink, but it has silver shimmer in it that you can see on the nails. The formula is not great. You do need 3 coats, and it tends to be like 3 thicker coats to make it opaque. However, I can handle that. The thing I can't handle is on me it tends to match my skin tone. So if I show you my nails, to me it looks very close to my skin tone. So when I'm looking at my nails, it kind of melds in with the color of my skin. So for me it's hard to tell that I have polish on, and I don't know if that sounds weird because it is pink like compared with like flesh tone, but for me it's just too similar of a tone to my skin for it to stand like to contrast. Like it either needs to be like a shade lighter or a shade darker for me to really tell that I'm wearing polish. So that one is not a good one for me. So obviously that is why I only have it in the mini size bottle, because I do not like this polish. It's totally a polish that I should like in theory, but it is not one that I actually like. So that is what I have on my nails today. That is OPI's Petal Faster Suzi. That is everything in Weekly Manis for this week. So hopefully next week should be better. I know I said that last week and it kind of wasn't, but this is real life and this is what happened. So there were some really good ones though. Cupcake Polish Mr. Mint was amazing, and Essie's Blu-tiful Horizon was also really amazing. I also did really like my gradient, so there were some really good ones. There were a couple misses, but that's okay too. So hopefully it was okay. But if you guys wore an amazing polish this week, please let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, commenting, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.